NYC.
The Big Apple.
New York City. Ever heard of it? Gang, the boys are going to be here. Gotham Comedy Club, November 9th on the Isle of Manhattan. We're coming back. We're storming the beaches. Get some tickets and come see us.
It's the New York Comedy Festival, our first time in it. You don't want to miss it. The show's going to sell out. Also, the boys are going to be in Hartford, Connecticut on December 14th. Then we're going to go to Albany, New York on December 15th. And then where are we going after that, big man? We're going to be in Syracuse December 16th. Get those tickets. Yeah.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Here is.
It's a little show. We sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. We got two of them right here in the studio. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here in Aunt Tootie's basement.
Yeah?
She's feeling fine. She's feeling good.
Sure.
I saw her reading a book upstairs.
Really?
It was a hustler, but still, she's reading. My co-host is coming at you from across the table at me.
That was a good one.
Like they had a couple of zingers in before payday, you know what I mean? He's the CEO of Are You Garbage, international businessman, known in many circles.
Yeah.
Are you going to G2? What's the deal? Or G12? You going to that?
I'm more of a G18 kind of guy.
It's on the standby list.
Couple of G strings, if I could, if I may.
Think those guys party over there?
I would be. I party here, and I'm
That's
not
probably
there.
a big old fuck fest over there.
It's like the Olympics. Those dudes get after it.
Yeah, give it up for Kevin James Ryan, goddamn. We got KJ in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, gang, happy to be here. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube, and as you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
through the fucking roof.
Shout out to YouTube.
YouTube's pretty good. We got to shout out to Big Kev for that. Yeah, Big Kev, shout out for YouTube. What are you watching that over there on the YouTube? Over there on Street Road, dude. And then, let me find my notes. We had a
It's
production.
patreon.com. Don't be stupid. What are you doing?
Fuck.
What if the yams are watching?
Yam
We're
family-
cooking over there on that Patreon.
Yeah, it's cooking. Go check it out. We're almost. I don't like to toot my own horn. I want to get us over the edge. We're almost at $20,000 over there on that Patreon. That's pretty fucking bonkers in my book.
7 million hours of bonus content.
You get a lot of shit. I'll come clean your car if you need me to.
We got videos. We got bonus episode. We got hard feelings.
Yeah.
Love it.
We got a lot of shit on there. Check it out.
And cheesesteak egg rolls.
Pound for pound might be the best one, best Patreon out there, comedy podcast. I'm going toe-to-toe and throwing it down, except Tim Dillon, Andrew Schultz, and a couple others.
9 other millionaires. But we're having fun over there, so check it out.
Yeah.
We love it. And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man, makes us all look good. We're all going to be going to the Menzinger show soon.
I think this is already out, but maybe, sure.
Ooh, it already happened.
Man. Way to lunch it.
I did not take mushrooms. Give it up for T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen.
What's up, dudes?
What up, T-Bone?
Dude, so I was editing the last family episode.
Sure.
And in Foley's intro, he alludes to fucking Aunt Tootie.
Really?
You said you had a spicy relationship, which means now, in our world, in the canon of Are You Garbage, Foley banged Aunt Tootie unless we reboot this thing and do a lot of retcon and change the backstory.
Wow.
Hey, Wikipedia, take it easy, will you?
What? Wikipedia?
Star Wars reference. That's where they have all the information about the canon of Star Wars.
Oh.
Toby got it. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Probably his homepage. And yeah, it's not all fleshed out. You know what I mean? We're still in season 1 here. Jesus Christ.
Also, too, who knows she's even a real aunt? She could just be a family friend.
She's not our aunt.
You
We
don't know
live
that.
with Aunt Tootie, but she's not our aunt. I've established that.
Really?
I had sex with her, yes.
I've seen a couple of videos over on the hub where aunts and nephews get going. The one time they were stuck in a hotel room and with only one bed.
Do you really like that?
No, I don't. No, that was like the biggest video typically this is not an AYG, this is a family program, but that was like the biggest video on Pornhub in like a year.
All right.
It was like it did like 375 million views. So
What are you typing in?
I don't type in anything. I stay around that suggested for you.
Really? You let the algorithm do the work, huh?
Hey, they got my number. I'll tell you that. Poor Mr. Hubs got me dead to rights. He knows what he's doing.
Talk about an SEO. Gang, this is a family episode.
I don't think it is with the fucking what we're talking about over here.
Gang, it's a family episode. We're going to be reading off your questions. As you know, when you sign up for the old Patreon there, we'll ask your questions on the air. Now, we got a bit of a backlog, as KJ says, but we promise we're going to get to them all.
Yeah, of course. And also, like we said, you get if you're on Patreon, you get first crack at a garbage question. It's just the best way to do it.
Ooh.
Everybody, I mean, we get the DMs, we get the emails, people fucking knock on my door. Hey, did you ever think? I thought about it. And we got to get to the Patreon.
Unless we get a hot one on a DM.
Yeah, sure. Then I pass that off as mine. No big deal. You've done that a couple.
No,
of times.
I always give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, we're working on that. Something like that. Yeah. I already got one on my list.
Well, that's my go-to answer anyway for legal. If anybody brings up anything to me.
Yeah, it's like SNL. You got to sign away all rights.
Somebody could ask me about, like, oh, yeah, they're putting up a CVS. Or, I had an idea. I was in the mood of doing that.
Sure.
But no, of course, we always make sure everybody knows who popped the question.
Yeah, of course. We're having fun over here, big
We're
man.
having a good time.
Yeah.
T-Bone's fiddling with the cam.
T-Bone, you all right over there? You're freaking me out. Take the lens cap off. What's happening? Buttons, get on it.
Did you ever have a
what?
Like an older family member that would tell you to sit down because you're making them nervous when you stand around them?
No, I don't think so.
I had a couple of uncles that if they were sitting down, you couldn't stand over them.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sit down. You're making me nervous.
Sit down. You're making me nervous. I would get that.
Yeah, but you're breathing heavy eating
I
ham.
know. They think you're gonna snatch the fucking turkey leg out of their
Dropping
hands.
lettuce on them.
You're like a seagull. They think you're gonna swoop in and grab something. Take out an eye.
Floating over the breakfast
Oh,
table.
you just spit, and it's in your beard. Okay.
I've been doing that a lot.
Now it's on your hand. I saw you wipe your nose on your hand, then on your shirt.
I've been doing that a lot.
Man, this guy is boogers. Really, man. For me being such a germaphobe, it's like God's sick thing. The fact that I'm such a germaphobe, and now I'm connected to life with a germ, it's a tough look.
I'm starting to get to the point where
This is like immersion therapy. You know what I mean? Like if you're afraid of heights, they throw you out of a plane.
they do that.
I'm afraid of germs, so I have to have a podcast with you.
I'm getting to now we're turning the corner. We got the meal plan coming. All right, all that stuff.
This is a big corner you've been trying to turn for 2 years.
City-
I'm gearing up. I'm priming the pumps. I need cake. Guys, Fat Court's on Patreon. It's a fucking doozy, okay?
Anyway, I noticed yesterday when we were having a nice meal
Is this Fat Court?
with a good friend of ours. No, I'm just gonna say
Okay.
I'm aware that I might be repulsing people with my eating, with the way I eat.
Oh, thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Yeah, I do the napkin. I have to be very careful. Sometimes I'll hold the napkin with a bite. It's very geriatric, the way I eat.
It is, but there's also a speed to it that, like...
Wait, it's quick or it's slow?
It's quick. I think... This is more Patreon content, but we'll give them a little sneak peek. I think you're aware of how fast you're eating. So you slow it down in mixed company.
Yes.
Because I've done this. I'm aware, because I'm just by
But
nature.
I assume there's food on my face.
It
I'm
typically
dropping, I'm
is.
slipping.
Yeah,
And I feel like I'm grossing out the other people. That's why...
I wouldn't say grossing out, but I would say...
You don't make a lot of eye contact with me.
No, I treat it like a bank job, dude. No fucking witnesses, head down, no eye contact.
Drop the gun, walk out quick, but not fast.
Yeah.
The mutual friend that we had a meal with yesterday, had dinner with. He had at one point had suggested because there was SunDried tomatoes in my dish.
Sure.
And he said, do you like SunDried tomatoes?" I said, "Yeah, there's just a lot of them, so I'm pushing them to the side a little bit." And I got the feeling that I said, "If you want one, please help yourself."
I don't think that was ever on the table.
In
for
my
him.
head, I'm like, man, does he not know what a slime ball I am? He's going to share food with me? Because you wouldn't.
What? No.
There's no way you would take if I took a bite of a hamburger, you wouldn't take a bite of it.
No, because that's bad, right? The two ways. Okay, I want a little look into Kippy's head here. this is
Find
real,
out what a psycho KJ
this is real Patreon content. As you hold the burger, you bite into it. That half that you bit into is now a no-fly zone in my book, okay?
It's Antarctica.
Yeah, that's like the fucking 87th parallel. Can't cross it. Was that the right number?
Something like that.
Yeah. I figured you would know that, Johnny Army.
82nd, maybe?
No, it's 87th or 89th. Whatever.
Buttons, get a Google on that, will you?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Talking about the...
Type in 87th parallel. I
Okay.
think it's that.
Yeah, it's the Korean Peninsula, I believe you're
Oh,
referring
Vietnam, no?
to. I
Korea?
think it's Korea.
Wow, we look like a couple of fucking commies over here. Hey, Big Red, relax, will you?
Yeah, a circle of latitude in the northern hemisphere in the Arctic Ocean.
Is what, 87th?
Yep.
Oh, so I pulled it right.
No, you didn't.
I said 87th parallel.
Is that the one that divides North Korea and South Korea, though?
Oh, gee, God, we couldn't just let Kippy win it and move on.
Never.
Have you met me? I thought I got out clean. I know it
Never.
exists. I
Trying
just
to deflect from my slob eating.
So that's North Korea, right?
Right.
That's done. I can't
And
go.
then I would assume where the hands make contact with the
The
bun.
hands are dirtier than the mouth, I presume. From what I've seen on a day-to-day basis over the past decade, the hands aren't good.
Like a Komodo dragon.
Yeah, if I get that on me and then it's like stuck to your fucking, it's like shoots the gack at you. But I wouldn't. That's with most people. So you're.
The lady you'll share, right? You'll of course.
Yeah, what am I?
What about you, Toby? Would you eat off my plate?
I have.
Yes, he has. What have you eaten
Look
off my
at him.
plate?
He looks like a fucking wet rat right now.
I believe I've used my fork in your plate as well.
Yeah, we're sharing.
Yeah, good luck with the herpes.
Yeah. Oh man, don't remind me.
Oh no! At that juncture, I stayed far the fuck
Oh
away.
yeah, when I had a screamer down in Houston.
There's grass on the field.
Yeah, I caught a burner going.
I know
to
we
that
talked
week
about
in
it, and you
Texas.
used my napkin, and then I used it, and I've been thinking about it every day since.
And I'm a scruncher.
Oh
I like a lot of napkins.
man. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
That's good stuff right there.
But the one thing that you mentioned that it was real trashy, like one of those like blue collar colloquialisms that I'm always, you say I'm always good for. I always got in the hopper.
Is that Catholic school colloquialism?
No, like saying, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you can't catch the train if you ride the bus or whatever. Was my grandfather or anybody, the older people would say what?
Oh, okay. I thought got old people and eating bugs me out.
Dude, I can't even be in the same fucking. Yeah, that's a tough one.
One time we went to visit my grandmother when I was a kid, real quick, at a nursing home, and we were in the cafeteria, and this old guy that she was friends with was eating scrambled eggs.
Nope.
And something happened.
That's gonna ruin my day just hearing
And
this.
something happened, and he started shooting scrambled eggs out of his nose.
Oh, I've been there.
I was.
They go up quick. There's like no gravity with those things. They operate on their own.
I was over easy for the next 10 years. I'll tell you that. Burn them.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I remember just being like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a vanilla pudding in my hand too.
Yeah.
Ruined my whole
Sometimes
Sunday.
the teeth pop out a little bit. Oh my God. God bless the old people, but it can be a tough look.
All right, so go ahead. Your grandfather.
If there was a game on and you were a kid, right? Like say fucking Thanksgiving, and there's like the football game on or whatever, and there's like a bunch of kids running around, or you're standing, your wall, whatever. You get hit with, you'll make a way better door than you do window.
course.
Yeah, you make a way better door. Hey, who's winning the game? I can tell you if I could see it with these damn kids running around.
Hey, Pop, upgrade the material, will you? Come over there and slap you around. Throw you in a
So
home
you said
real
about my
quick.
Pop.
How about my nephew?
Shout out to Pop. Big Pop.
Is he Pop?
The Patriot. Pop, and then yes.
My dad's Pop, too. His dad was Pop, now he's Pop.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Runs in
And
the
my mom's
family.
grandma. Or Gamma. And they were babies.
All right, stop it. Knock it off. Between that and the scrambled eggs, I'm not going to sleep at night.
Need a chlorine shower.
Oh, man.
All right, let's get into
With
some...
that being said, let's get into some questions.
That's what I was going to say.
No,
Let's
that's
do
what
that.
I was going to say.
Let's do that.
This is a silly one.
Having a good time.
Having a good old time. Let's see. This one's from Jennifer. This was a big one when I was a kid. Oh, no, sorry. This is a different one. This is from Jennifer. Have you ever fallen out of a car as a kid because there was no seatbelt? That was a thing that happened with older cars. The doors would just open. Remember that? That's when they put in that child safety shit.
Yeah.
You would make a left turn, and the kids, they would be that bench seat, and they would just fucking shoop right out into the fucking intersection.
Like the mailman. I've almost fallen out.
Yeah.
And I've gotten screamed at for it, too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was messing with the door.
That's when they came out. I remember they came out with the child locks. I remember looking at my mom like, yo, if you engage these things, I'm going to be real fucking pissed. We trust each other here.
Hey, what am I, in a fucking squad car?
I know, what the
fuck,
fuck?
lady?
Yeah.
It's like you got me on a B&E. You're bringing me downtown.
I don't like that. At least crack our window. Eh?
Nah, you know what else I don't like?
What?
I hate the child window in the back.
Yeah.
I got to get my elbow out.
Sure.
They should be able to engage that, disengage that.
What? All the way down, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
Man, it's brutal when you're back there. You feel like an idiot. I don't like when my window's
I
half.
think you feel like an idiot most times, but that's just me.
I don't like when my window's half down. I feel like if I get into an accident, that's gonna hurt you even more. It's gonna slice your face off. I like it all the way up or all the way down. No in between.
I mean, you're cuckoo bananas.
Doesn't that make sense though?
What is the difference between it all the way up and halfway down?
Well,
You're still getting a face full of glass.
Yeah, it's breaking. It's not gonna fucking. It's not gonna come out at one piece and fucking denogonize you.
Like Fifth Dimension or whatever it's called. Denogonize. Put him in the denogonizer, sir.
Oh, it's from Seinfeld.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he was coming up. We're coming up with names for the lopper.
Oh, the lopper.
Yeah,
He'll get you.
he goes, son of dad. That was mine. The denogonizer.
Yeah, I just feel like it could hit you.
Sure, I guess.
Cut my jugular,
Yeah.
and it's over.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but pulling into Wildwood, New Jersey, where I frequented as a child, there was a wooden bridge.
Parents tried to throw you over it.
There was a wooden bridge, and it was like there was pieces. Look, I would love to see it now as an adult to see how structurally sound it was, but as a fucking 6-year-old kid. And then my dad would tease me because he's a real nice guy, you know?
Let's give this kid a little anxiety before his week off.
Yeah, it would be fucking nighttime. We'd be pulling in on a Friday. And we'd be like, Dad, let us know when we're getting to the bridge. We'd be like, panicked that this thing's going to collapse.
Pussies.
And he'd be like, roll the windows down in case it collapses. We can swim out. That's what he would tell us. Yeah. Real dude to like a fucking 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
But that's true. You have to do that.
I know, but it was an actual...
Because you might not be able to get the window down with the pressure.
Dude, I learned that at 5 years old.
Oh, my God.
On my way to the fucking Ferris wheel. I was fucking schwitzing. Yeah. No wonder I was a fat little kid. I was eating my feelings. 2 more slices of Sam's, please. This might be my last meal.
I think I've told you my dad taught me something like that when I was real young, too young. When he would turn all the lights off in the house and turn the lights on outside, and we would just sit and look out the window. Yeah, and he said that when the lights are out, when
they can see it.
Yeah, when you can't see it, when the lights are out there, they can't see you. It sounded like some nom shit.
Some nom shit. That's got 87th parallel written all over it.
He had set up claymores in the trees in our front yard.
A couple of tripwires out front.
That was right around the same time we switched him over to decaf.
Dad's digging punji stick bits.
No more Diet Coke in the 18 for you. Just having flashbacks. Trying to get my TV dinner on. But how scary would it be?
What?
Because that water thing is the kind of thing where you have to wait till it fills up. It has to fill up completely before you can swim out.
Yeah, plus you're for sure going to drown because you're going to open the door and be like, ah, Jesus, and then suck in a bunch of water.
Yeah, also, unless you're in a convertible, you're fucked. I mean, let's call a spade here.
I never liked a coupe. Getting in the back seat, pulling the seat back and getting back there. That was a death trap.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my worst fear.
Yeah.
Having to kick out that back window to get out.
That's great. I mean, yeah. I mean, your anxiety runs at another level.
Woo! It's cooking. Talk about true to roof.
It ain't no Patreon, I'll tell you that much. This is in the same realm. This is from Michelle. This is my first question. Did you ever have to duck down in a pickup truck because you didn't have enough seatbelts for everyone? That was a big, or even any car.
Yes.
Back in the day, you would lap it. Like, if you were coming home from soccer practice, say my dad was taking home, like, the friends' kids. Hey, well, we'll all go here or whatever. We'll take them back to my house. There might be, like, 7, 8, 9 kids in a fucking Jeep.
Sure.
Lapped up, and then there would be like, oh, there's a cop. Fucking hit the deck.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get fucking wrapped up.
We used to lay down in the back of a truck, back of a pickup.
We did that.
When it became frowned upon. to do that.
Yeah.
Some areas you can. Hawaii, they're big on that. They're always in the back of the trucks.
I told you I did it in the Dominican Republic.
Probably nice.
Cruising around, real nice, tropical air.
Anti-aircraft gun hanging out.
50 cal. I'm manning the big guy.
Taking out MiGs left and right.
But I think I might have said this as a kid. My dad had a work truck, and it was on the weekend. We were doing something, and me and my two buddies, I was like, "Yo, we'll fucking ride in the back of it." Like he was like running errands, and we were just fucking cruising around in the back of it. And then the kid went home and told his mom, "Hey, I was riding in the back of a pickup truck, and he was never allowed back over my house."
Really?
Yeah, which I get.
Do you think the mom called your parents?
I think that happened. Yeah,
That was always the worst.
yeah. Also, yeah, his mom was a little bit of a stickler for the rules.
Yeah.
And my dad tended to look the other way on a lot of things.
Broad was uptight, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to say he might be a listener. He still likes some posts from time to time. But I get it. I mean, now if I was a kid, I wouldn't want my kid in the back of a pickup truck.
Wouldn't do any of that shit. What do you mean? They were smoking.
We turned out pretty well, though.
What?
Well, one of us did.
Falling apart over here.
Yeah, no.
The charred meat, the fucking whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I like it crispy.
Man. Charcoal
Doggy.
hot dog. Good night. Kip, let's talk about the daily tip, my friend.
Presented by BetMGM.
That's right.
Woo.
Talking about the big dogs there. If you're new to betting, if you're a seasoned veteran, however you like to do your betting when you're betting on sports, it's best to be in the know. And if you listen to the daily tip, you will be.
Yeah, they got the best betting analysis and information, and it's a pretty good show, too, right? They got a good
time.
banter, good riffing. The hosts are great. The hosts, Michael Jenkins and Chelsea Messenger, break down the big takeaways and make sure you know everything you need to bet smarter with featured guests like bookmakers, Audacity insiders, and BetMGM experts. You've always got a fresh take on the action. As you know, if you're a betting, I started betting in college, high schools,
This kid's got the fever.
Things are always changing, and you just need info, right? You need up-to-date info, what's happening. You need to take.
Quarterback this, kicker that,
you
trade here, trade there.
You just need info. Information is power when it comes to this kind of stuff.
That's right.
So as much as fun as it is to bet on the game, it's even more fun when you've got the inside scoop.
There you go.
Ready to bet with an edge? Tune into the Daily Tip presented by BetMGM. Listen weekdays 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern on Audacity, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. One more time, guys, the Daily Tip presented by BetMGM. Listen weekdays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern on Audacity, Spotify, and your favorite podcast app. Do it.
Yeah. Kippy, how about that all form?
All form?
Got a brand new couch sitting in the studio. It's unbelievable. Folks over there at Helix got into the couch game.
Yeah. I love their mattresses. Now they're doing the couches. T-Bone's taking a little snooze on it right now. I'm looking at him.
It's fantastic.
Drifting off into dreamland.
That's right.
They were cool enough to send us one. We needed a new couch for Tooties anyway.
Yes, we did.
Perfect. And I got to tell
Was
you.
it hard to set up?
I did it all by myself, and I'm not even messing around. Less than an hour, 25 minutes or something.
Crazy.
It all pieces together. It's like, it's like a model. It's like boom, 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 boom. You screw it in real quick.
I like
It's not a two-man job. One guy can do it. I did it, and I'm a bozo, as you know.
I will back him up on that. He is a bozo.
What makes it really cool is, for starters, it's the easiest way you can customize a sofa using premium materials at a fraction of the cost of traditional stores. You go on, you pick the color you want, the shape you want, the size you want, the legs you want, the whole 9 yards. They do it. All sofas are delivered directly to your home with a fast, free shipping. Right now, if you buy a sofa from a traditional retailer, it'll take months to arrive. That jammed my sister up. She went to get a new couch. They were telling her like 18 months.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
My mom got caught up in the same thing.
Yeah, they get
That
you.
thing was here in like felt like 2 hours.
I know. It was like I hit enter, and then the guy was knocking on the door.
It really was. It really did come quick.
Yeah, so if getting a sofa, trying it in store sounds a little too risky, you don't need to worry. You get 100 days to decide if you want to keep it or not. These companies are top-notch. And if you don't love it, they'll pick it up for free and give you a full refund.
Nice.
Let's see. To find the perfect sofa for you, check out allform.com/garbage. And Allform is this is the thing, baby. Allform is offering 20% off all orders for our listeners at allform.com/garbage. One more time, 20% off your order for our listeners at allform.com/garbage. Do it.
Yeah.
This is a very fucking car episode. This one's from Chris Scott. Ever use a leaf blower to clean out your car?
Fucking A.
Really?
Oh, it's the best.
What?
They do it at the car wash.
They blow out. And then...
Dude, it's awesome. And my brother has a pretty sick blower. He's got like a still.
I bet he does.
Like a still. You know the stills? STI.
Steel.
Steel. Yeah, he's got one of those. Thing hums.
You couldn't put that together that it's steel?
Nah.
This is a great company. It's real strong. You should call it Still.
Anyway, yeah, when that thing's in the garage and I go home, blast it all out.
Really?
Oh,
I never
yeah.
thought of that.
It's great. You just got to open the doors on the other side and blow it out. Take the rugs out, do the rugs. Fucking nice.
You know what I associate steel with? One of the greatest programs of all times, the Great Outdoor Games, where the lumberjacks compete.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that
You
shit?
catch that on
I've seen
ESPN
it,
2
yeah.
on like a Friday
Yeah.
afternoon or
But
something?
they're like, huh,
Where they go down and up with the saw.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be pretty good at that.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Thought about it as
Never
a career.
worked a chainsaw, but
I don't know how they get 3 people at those things, but they're packed.
what?
I don't know how they get 3 people.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like 5,000 people watching guys fucking cut down a tree.
think about the rural aspects of the fucking. I would go watch it for sure.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of beers, watching
Let's
some.
do it. Somebody line us up with some dicks.
You remember? Well, you know what else? Other in that same world, what other show was really good? That logger show, Extreme Loggers or Alaskan Loggers or whatever, where they would fucking hook them up and fucking drag them up the hill.
Ooh, yeah.
Those guys would get maimed. That's always nice. Talk about a denogonizer. That'll fucking lop you right off.
Friday at 7. Welcome back to Maine. Getting maimed. Oh, that was a scary concept when you were a kid. You'll get maimed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was screamed at me a couple of times.
That and rheumatic fever my mom would throw at me. I think it was rheumatic.
What the?
You'll catch rheumatic fever.
How old are you?
That's what I was saying. A better chance of getting scabies.
3rd grade with TB.
I got
Rheumatic
polio.
fever.
Rheumatic or it's not. Can't be pneumatic. I'm having trouble remembering it. I think it's rheumatic fever. Well,
Also-
she worked in a hospital. She was in the medical field.
Oh, yeah.
Janitor, but still.
It's rheumatic fever, and
Yeah.
it's a disease that can result from inadequately treated strep throat, reasonable,
I would
or
get strep throat all the time.
scarlet fever.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what that is. That means you're a whore.
Then mark me with an S.
Shout out to the Scarlet Letter. Wait.
Yeah.
2 things I never understood.
Hit me.
Well, more than that, but for these purposes, for our purposes here today.
One of them being euros.
No, I got that all figured out. Pneumonia and walking pneumonia.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I think walking pneumonia means you can walk around with it.
You're okay?
T-bone's on it. Because pneumonia is fluid in your lungs.
Is it?
Yeah. That's all it is. It's fluid. Not all it is, but it's fluid in your lungs. And I guess walking pneumonia is probably an abbreviated version of that.
It's just milder symptoms
Yeah.
of pneumonias.
Okay. Walking pneumonia sounds worse to me. Like it's walking all over you.
That's how you take it.
Honestly, yeah, that's how I think it
This thing's beating the shit out of me. Yeah, walking the mud's walking all over me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, walking pneumonia is less severe. I always
Rheumatic
thought
fever.
that's what she would, because I would get strep throat every year.
Why?
My tonsils.
You smoking?
Yeah, smoking Bernies at 7. My tonsils were.
Doc had me switch over to lights for a couple of months.
Hey, I know it's not as cool, but hit the ultralights for the summer, will you? Yeah, I would get it the same week every year. It would be like fucking after February, would be like the first week of March.
Strep wasn't that bad. Once you got over the initial panic of seeing those white things in the back of your throat.
Dude, that swallowing for 2 days where you couldn't even
Ice pops.
Yeah, but it's still
That was my ticket to unlimited ice pops.
You would wake up at like 3 a.m, your mouth be all dry. Like, dude, talk about wanting to be denogonized. I would have taken, if they would have been like, "We'll cut your fucking trach out," I would do it.
Really?
Yeah, you're in so much pain. Every swallow was like a fucking you had to think about, and then
I could do a little strep throat.
you're what?
Yeah, a little ginger ale on the couch.
You can have that. I mean, you probably do that most days anyway.
Yeah, but it's better when you're a little kid and you're sick and your mom does all that shit for you. She runs to the store. I'll go get some ice pops.
That and was big was
Get the paper,
if you were
will you?
if you were out of school, like if I was like, hey, you're gonna stay home, right? My mom would whatever get me situated on the couch.
Oh.
Then go run and get 2 movies.
Ooh.
Oh, hit up there to Blockbuster or Epic Video.
Let's grab some wings, will you?
Yeah, hit that back room too. See if there's any aunts and uncles going at it.
When you guys were kids and sick, did you have like a standard set of movies you like to watch on sick days?
I mean, Price is Right was always a fucking you had to do the Price is Right. I was a big Kelly Ripa guy, so I would do Regis and Kelly. Big fan of Kelly. big.
You were watching daytime TV.
Rosie O'Donnell show
See
was
what
fantastic.
the broads are yapping about on The View, you know?
No,
Check in with
Regis is a born entertainer, and she was eye candy.
I was more of a Regis and Kathy Lee man.
You're an older guy.
That's right.
I
That's
remember-
when it was done right.
Yeah,
Gelman ran the show.
Gelman still ran the show. Probably still
know.
does. Rosie O'Donnell show had a nice program at 10 o'clock, I believe it was.
She did.
Yeah, that
She
was
did.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
I was more TV. There was no offer of movies.
My mom would go every now. If she wasn't, if she was, I guess at that point she was working nights or second shift or whatever. So she would go get, I'd be like, hey, get whatever and whatever or something like something. She'd get something like fucking Adam Sandler or fucking David Spade or something.
I could squeeze some ice pops out of Patty, and I could squeeze some crayon apple or crayon grape out of her. That was usually about as far as it went. Why? What would you watch?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, that of
Really?
course. Anything I had on deck was big.
Oh, the VHS I'm talking.
Yeah, you only had but we never had that collection. We had like a handful of things that we never returned to Blockbuster.
Oh, dude, I've seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off about 97 times.
Wait, you had actual movies like that? We didn't really have movies like that unless we taped it.
No, that we never did that.
Oh yeah, we were big. It's fucking
You had to
right
work,
there.
I don't know. You had to work for NASA to understand that.
They're right there. We
Yeah, no, I know. You jerked off to the one 7,000 times.
Police Academy. The
Yeah, you
bonfire
hear that,
scene.
Patty? While you were out there hard working, this guy's at home tugging his little root.
Doing some
Could've
science
moved-
experiments. Yeah, those movies right there. We've had those since 85. Whenever we got our first VCR.
Yeah, that's. I get it, but yeah, no, we at least had a handful of movies that you got in something.
What my mom did is she signed up for HBO for a month, taped a bunch of shit, and then canceled it. Yeah, they're all original HBO tapings.
Every single VHS like that growing up would open with the HBO fucking
Yes,
intro.
going down the street,
Yeah.
the old one, fucking
Yeah.
was sweet.
That's so trashy. That's fucking insane.
That's a tight title card, though. I'll tell you that.
Wow, your mom was a bootlegger? That's crazy. Your mom was bootlegging films.
Moving a couple down at the hair salon, huh?
Holy shit, she's leaning in. I got liar. You seen Tommy Boy? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Talk about slanging him out the trunk.
That in the
P.
last
Mayo was doing it.
that in the last episode of MASH went around my family. She had that taped. We wore that thing out. She was a big Alan Alda fan. A little too big.
Someone say you're a little too big. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. No, we never did that. We just had a handful of them. Yeah. Unnecessary Roughness was a big one. Remember that?
I was 10 years. I was in college when that came out.
Okay. I'm asking if you remembered. I didn't ask fucking how old you are.
I remember the film.
Okay.
Is that with Keanu?
No, that was the Replacements.
Ah.
Unnecessary Roughness was with.
Who was the quarterback?
It was the old guy. He had 2 years of eligibility, so he went back and played. T-Bone, you on that? Buttons has it.
Burt Lancaster.
What? I mean, no, wasn't he old as shit?
Scott Bakula.
Scott Back.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and
Chachi?
Yeah, and the.
Shut up.
And Sinbad.
Yeah.
This movie's got it all, man.
Sinbad was the coach, I think. And then it was
I
a
thought Gene
female
Hackman-
kicker, and she was a type. That was the Replacement, you bozo.
Which one's Joey Coco Diaz in?
The Replacement. No, that's Longest Yard. You stink. What are you? You're combining. Who was the coach? Al Pacino? You're just combining every football movie from the last 20
You
years.
charge a blitz. You run from a.
You run from a pass. You charge a rush. You run from a pass.
What do you think Unnecessary Roughness rating on Rotten Tomatoes
In
is?
my house, it was about a 10,000. I know
Yeah,
that
fuck
much.
Rotten Tomatoes.
What is
fucking
it?
bullshit.
33.
It's pretty good.
They don't fucking know what they're talking about.
Well, what's the fan rating? Or is that
46.
fan rate? Come on, 50%. It's
not
pretty
bad.
good. That's a coin
It's
flip.
not bad.
Yeah, that was a good piece of business.
Flipping a coin. Piece of shit or modern classic? Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, come on, what were you doing here? Let's see.
I don't jive at Rotten Tomatoes anymore. They went corporate, didn't they? Didn't
Yeah,
somebody,
fuck them.
Who scooped them up?
I don't work for them.
T-Mobile
the
or something
Post
like
or
that?
somebody
Yeah,
probably.
take
One
a
of the
hike.
posts. But it's also like everything that gets like the fucking listen. This is a very but fuck a critic, a movie critic. I don't get that.
Oh, Warner Brothers bought it.
Oh,
Shout
never
out
mind,
to
I'm
him.
back on board. If you guys are in the market for a podcast, what a boom in Patreon.
I'm fucking Jamie on the spot over here today with the googs.
Pretty good.
All right, this one's fucking home run from Miguel Del Torre. Ever take your shirt off before a fight?
You were guaranteed to get your ass
Oh
kicked.
man, that kid always got. That was always a one and done. That kid went down like a bag of dirt.
Oh, that's up there with pulling up your pants. Talk about a fucking, I see a knockout coming. As soon as someone does that pulling up their
Yeah,
pants
this
shit,
thing.
yeah.
Or puts their hands real high like this, you're
yeah,
getting
like
fucking
you're the fighting
walloped.
Irish guy. You're about to get tuned up on
Oh man, that's fucking great. Holy shit. That's always a sign of a guy who's like, let me try to scare him. Now listen, if my shirt came off in the middle, dude, if somebody even like, I would tuck my shirt in to make sure it wasn't coming
That
off.
was a tough look, too, when they rip your shirt.
Yeah, and then your
Especially if
fucking
you were,
titties are flopping around. It's like spring break. It's like Kippy's going wild over there.
Yeah, I didn't have the rip shirt body.
No,
I
dude.
wasn't really Fabio in it.
No, I'd wear a jumpsuit if it was a scheduled fight.
But I remember two girls got into a fight. I was a freshman, and two girls, both pretty hot, got into a fight. They were like a junior and senior, got into a fight in the hallway, and both of their shirts got ripped off.
Woo!
And it was literally just two bras going at it. God damn.
That'll change a 16-year-old's life. Yeah.
Man. I got that on loop for a little while.
Yeah.
That was always playing in the background, if you know what I mean. like a baseball game.
Holy shit.
Yikes. Spicy. First time I ever saw a lace bra.
I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure what lace is. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna go. Listen, we're all friends here. I'm gonna shoot you straight.
The old lady keeps it traditional, I see. Huh?
What's lace? Like the
Lace, the little.
yeah. Define it with the word that I don't understand. I think I know, but I've never been like, ooh, lace.
All right, let's see if I can.
I know what I could. If
I
you
wanna
showed me a bra and a lace bra, I'd be able to pick it out.
Okay, it's ready. I'll see if I can define it.
Uh-huh.
You pull it up.
Sure.
You have it up?
Were you looking for a definition?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what lace is.
Okay.
All right,
I'll-
hold on. All right.
I'll tell you.
Okay, give me 1 second.
It's delicate,
Okay.
soft.
Mm-hmm.
It has little holes in it, so you can kind of see a little nippy. And it has like flowers on it.
I don't think you got one word right out of the proper definition. I'm not even fucking around. A fine, open fabric, typically of one cotton or silk, made by looping, twisting, or knitting thread and pattern specifically used for trimming garments.
Boy.
Oh, man, I'm taking a look at these bad boys. My lady's got a couple. And they ain't too shabby. Yeah.
Shout out to the Lace family.
Keeping
Coming up with that.
keeping kids hard.
Kip, let's talk about that box of awesome.
At Bespoke Post.
At Bespoke Post, you got me right there.
Love
and let me tell you something, they are awesome.
Yeah.
All right, the fall's here.
Mhm.
Okay, if you like cool stuff, get yourself a box of awesome from Bespoke Post. It could be grooming materials. It could be outdoor barbecue stuff. It could just be outdoor stuff, pocket knives, hammocks. It's all
Clothes too.
Clothes too. You keep telling me that. I
You
forget
keep forgetting
that
big guy.
they're doing clothes as well.
And coolest part about them is they partner with small businesses, emerging brands to bring you the most unique goods every month.
That's what I like.
Yeah, it's like it's
Boutique.
Yeah, it's boutique. It's cool.
Well made, handcrafted,
Cool
nice
guy
stuff.
shit. Cool guy shit.
It's good.
To get started, take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers are going to help them pick the right box of awesome for you. As we've always said, new boxes come out every month, tons of different categories. Whatever you're into, you can find something you want. Travel, gear, whatever you want. It's free to sign up. You can skip a month at any time. If you want one month, we got to take a month off. Do it again in 2 months. Easy peasy.
Sure.
Each box only costs $45 and has a total of $70 worth of gear in it. Free money, baby. A lot of that money.
Nice.
Plus, with each box of awesome, like we said, you're supporting small business. 90% of everything that comes in your box of awesome is from a small up-and-coming brand. Here's the deal. You get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up for boxofawesome.com and enter the promo code GARBAGE at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code GARBAGE for 20% off your first box. Do it.
Ooh, let's talk about Mint Mobile real quick.
Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
Love
Mint
those guys.
Mobile, the guys who were turning it upside down by passing the savings on to you. Because what happens when you sign up for a big contract mobile phone?
You get all jammed up. Fees, overages, get hit.
Contracts and this and that. Next thing you know, they got you over a barrel. Mint Mobile goes right to you. They pass the savings on to you. Now, I've been told, I don't know if it's true. It can't be true. I earn $15 a month.
$15 a month. That's bonkos. You get unlimited talk, text, high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Look at that.
That's Mint Mobile, baby. It's the same thing you're getting. The other big guys are offering. You're getting it for $15 a month.
15 clams a month.
I've always said this. My wife uses it. Been using it for years.
That's a pack of Bernies.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. My wife uses it, and she never signed a contract. She used this temporarily, and now it's the go-to thing. You never need anything else. So if your contract's up, you're looking at a second line, whatever you're doing, if you're in the market for a new cell phone plan, check out Mint Mobile. Have you covered. 7-day money-back guarantee. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/garbage. That's mintmobile.com/garbage. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/garbage. Now back to the show.
When was your last official childhood fight? Do you remember?
What's childhood?
Just we'll keep it strict. I'm not talking about college or after college. That's when they got upset.
That's when they got a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Child.
I fought a kid the other day. Does that count?
Yeah, I fought a 9-year-old. Really tuned them up.
Jerry Naraski, keep his fucking mouth shut.
I've been beefing with some kickball kids.
We were a little fucking wonky, as in we would fight each other most times. Most scuffles were friends.
Me and my brother fought physically fist fought every single day one summer.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah. That was, me and my boys would get drunk, and then somebody would say something, whatever, and then you would fucking end up in a tussle. It was probably junior high before, and then college, and early 20s, a good amount, drinking and fucking.
My last high school, there was a few fights. But my last childhood fight was in 7th grade. Mm-hmm. This kid, I think Dan Brown or Dave Brown, beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I deserved it 100%.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sure you did.
It was one of those old school ones where he was like a good guy. I was running my mouth or something like that. And I thought I could take him, and I went in real quick. And next thing I know, he's on top of me. He's like half the size of me. He's on top of me. He had a cast on his right hand because he had broken his hand.
I got hit by a cast.
Dude, he was just fucking wailing on me.
Yeah.
I thought my face was going to fall off.
Uh-huh.
And he hit me like 4 or 5 times and stopped. And he's like, you done? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he put out his hand, and he helped me up. And we were buddies from there on out.
Yeah, you were his bitch, but sure.
I had to pull my pockets.
Yeah, right? Hey, bunny ears, let's go.
Put a little Kool-Aid powder on my lips.
Hike your skirt up. Put something lace on.
I wanted to ask you this, too.
I'm here for it, big guy.
Because it happened to me yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been putting on your underwear and both legs go in one hole? But you still pull them up just to whatever?
I don't think I got them all the way up, no.
Yeah. Feel sexy.
Wait, you just yanked him all the way up just to see?
Just to see, yeah.
That's fun.
You ever do that? Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it on purpose.
I feel like I'm feeling a little mini skirt.
I feel like it happened. Hike it up.
How did they recover from that? There's no way they snap back into place after rocking that.
I did. I got my Goodfellas. Or Goodfellow.
Okay.
Godfellow.
I don't know
Whatever
what
my
you're talking
underwear
about.
is.
How would I? You looked at me like I was going to confirm the brand of your underoos.
We talked about it. The ones I get from Target. Who's the brand?
Oh, yeah. It used to be Massimo, and now I think it's Goodfellow or
Yeah.
something. Longfellow Deeds.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
I am very, very sneaky. This one's crazy. I don't know if we talked about it yet. I remember reading it. This was from Kristen. Ever waited at the bottom of a water slide at a hotel for the day so you can use your goggles to find the change that fell out of everybody's pocket at the bottom?
What the fuck?
Yeah, how nuts is that?
What are you, a 98-year-old man? Out there, one of those things.
Yeah, that's worse than a metal detector.
That has to be a kid activity. That's not an adult.
I guess, yeah.
How would you have the money to get into a hotel if you were doing that kind of behavior?
Sure, that's as a kid. It's for sure
Okay.
as a kid. But like as a kid, you're like, oh, let me go see what fucking, coins I can pull up. And that's pretty smart to be hanging at the bottom of the water slide.
Yeah.
Where it all
is.
flushes out. I'll give you that, but it's trashy.
It's very trashy. I've never done that as a kid, but I mean, this has been well documented. In the summers, you routinely went through everybody's pockets in the closet, every coat pocket to find some kind of change.
Yeah. I remember one time I hit fucking pay dirt, dude. It was like $80 or something.
What?
Yeah. The piece had like a couple of. The piece is real flustered when she's checking out at the Super Fresh.
Best.
So it'll be like 20s, and she'll fucking in the coat pocket or something.
You ever get pinched? Where's that money that was in my pocket?
No, this was in like July, and it was a coat from like fucking December.
Wow.
So, no body, no crime. You know what I mean?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Dude, I remember the one day I was in, like,
a lot of Laffy Taffy used to be purchased with 80 beans.
I was looking for like $5 or something to go, like, just skateboarding or
just
like.
Get your head on straight?
Just to fucking,
Make right with the sharks? Kick the vig down the road.
Just to have a couple, be able to get some snacks or something at the fucking deli while I'm fucking hanging with the boys. Maybe a slice of Zod, Aldo's.
Man, when you weren't flush for snacks and everyone was grubbing, that was a tough look.
Yeah. We were always real good, though, because at some point,
take care of each other.
My boy Pat was constantly flush.
Yeah?
Because he would live with his grandma was always around, so she would always break him off with like a dub.
Wow.
Like, here's a 20. And as 20 as a 10-year-old.
Forget it. Kidding me?
So.
Fucking buy your own hotel.
I remember the one time my mom was I was sitting there with my mom and my boy Pat. We were in college probably. We like just turned 21, maybe even before 21. And I'm like, Mom, we were so like broke college kids, like home for like Christmas or something. Thanks, whatever. We were both home for the weekend. And we weren't working. I was like, Mom, give me some money so we can go drinking. And she's like, I'm not just giving you money. She's like, there's beer here, like drink here. Like, I'm not giving you $50 so you guys can go drink it at the fucking pub all night.
Okay.
So then, same thing with Pat's parents. Like, we're not just fucking giving you money. You guys have been drinking. Like, take the night off or whatever. So then Pat's grandmom sent him a text. Hey, Pat, I stopped by the house. You weren't there. I left $80 for you on the counter. Pat texted, we got $80. Let's go. My mom's like, you're going to split the money with Kevin that your grandmother gave you? He's like, hell yeah, we are. She's like,
unless you're a part of the solution.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I got fucking car bombs to do. Oh, man. That was always big. All right, this is an abbreviated one. This is from Jesse. Ever burn your eyebrows off? Because if you are, you're probably doing something you shouldn't be doing.
100%.
Doing what?
Not all the way off, but I
singed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighting a Bernie.
Oh, okay.
Or something else.
Yeah. Crack pipe. The big thing, especially when you had lighters as a kid, you'd burn your leg. You ever burn your leg hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that smell was. Oh man.
It's gross. And then I drove for a laser hair removal service for a long time, and they would do it in like a regular doctor's office. And after 8 hours of fucking cooking, Italian ladies' fucking legs in
Long Island,
dude,
yeah.
You'd walk in there, it would hit you like a fucking 2x4. And I'd say to the technician, like, how the fuck can you stay in here all day? Hey, you get used to it.
Ooh.
Ugh, burning hair.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty. Tough look.
The other big thing as a kid with a lighter would be burn your sock, and it would fucking. Did you ever do that? And it would wrap around your foot. It would just burn all the very fine hairs that you fibers that you can't see on your sock. Should we do it?
No.
I have brand new socks. I don't know if it would work. There's a bunch
Mine
of.
might go up in flames. Like the Olympic torch.
And the fibers you can't see, and it would a blue flame would run around your foot and then go out right away.
It's a good time.
It's a fun time, yeah. It's not too shabby.
It's about 2 notches underneath the fun of lighting a fart on fire.
Letting a fart.
I've never done it, I don't think.
My buddy Kramer used to do it all the time.
Classic.
Oh, really? What were Elaine and George up to?
Showstopper.
What age were we talking here?
A couple weeks ago. I don't know. Fucking 7th, 8th grade.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you're doing it in high school. Like, hey, ladies,
Might have been.
Ooh, yikes. tough break, dork.
I don't know why they left.
All right, this one's from Joe. Your mom ever play Candy Crush? Mine is Hooked.
Ugh.
These old birds and the
It's
phone.
embarrassing.
They're addicted
She
to
plays something. I don't know what she does. It ain't Candy Crush.
But yeah, they're always doing something.
Your mom's still playing Candy Crush?
No, not mine. He was saying my mom is hooked.
Oh, man. You're still pushing that?
Yeah, it's a tough fucking look.
That always made me want candy, though. Hard candy.
I don't think I've ever played Candy Crush. I've never been big on games in general. Video games weren't my steez. Last system I had was a PlayStation 2, and I got so mad that I broke it. And then that was the last one. I got a little bit of an anger issue.
Real cool kid, huh?
Remember, I broke my sister's laptop, too. She was home from college.
Why?
Because I was playing a game, and I lost, and I fucking took the screen and snapped it.
Really?
Yeah.
I assume that caused some friction.
I then slid it under the couch and like kind of put like a half a blanket over it to try to be like, oh, someone stepped on it or something.
Did it work?
I don't think so.
Ah.
She was like, "What are you?" And this was like an IBM. This was, I mean, she went to college. Like, she's like a little bit younger than you.
Right.
It's crazy. You're older than my sister. That's nuts. I guess she's 40, maybe. She had like one of those big black, like, you know, it came with like the bat, like, you know what I mean? It was like you were calling it an airstrike.
It had that little, did it have that little?
The red ball.
Yeah.
Those things were great. Real fucking tactical with that.
You were playing solitaire.
Ace. I didn't get the waterfall.
I can't fucking beat this guy.
That was great when the waterfall with the cards would happen. But you watched that for a couple of hours.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, but I lost.
Solitaire I can get into.
Yeah. I
You ever try to play with real cards?
Yeah, my dad taught me.
Hey, you need like 8 tables. It's brutal. It's brutal. It's like you're
You need a picnic table.
yeah, it's like you're an architect fucking rolling out the planes.
Rolling out the drawings.
Fucking putting it here, putting it fucking get out of here.
Holy shit. Yeah. That was always big, like launching a controller too. Was fuck. I never had any of the wireless controllers.
We were never those psycho kids. I always thought those kids that was stupid.
What?
Yeah.
It's more anger. I'm not like,
Dude, I used to lose to my brother on purpose because he would hit me with a controller if I beat him.
oh, yikes. Way to keep it cool. Psychos. Holy shit.
Let's get a sleepover together, huh?
Yeah, right?
This guy's punting on first down.
No
What's he
wonder how you
doing?
guys were homeschooled. You were probably kicked out.
Couple of
Thought
animals.
that would have done better.
It did not.
For
For the record, it did not.
the record, it did not. This one from Adam. Shout out to Adam.
Shout out to him.
We might have talked about this at one point. Ever wiped nose grease on the top of your beer to get rid of the foam?
100%. Yeah.
I remember when that was shown to me. I was like, holy shit, that's gross, but it worked. It's more of like a function, especially when you're playing beer pong and you got to fucking, or you're playing like a drinking game and you got to kill the foam quick. Throw that in there.
Now, take that one step further.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever witnessed your server do that as they were bringing your drink
What?
over? Yeah.
You've seen that?
I've seen that.
You've done that.
I have not done that.
Okay. Were you sitting? Were you a patron or were you also working?
I was a patron at a restaurant, and the bar was right in front of us, and I saw a server do that to somebody's drink and then bring it over to their table. It wasn't our table.
What the fuck? Yeah. I'll take the can, please.
How's the canned hamburger?
Fuck that.
That's fucked up.
Oh, man. I was just somewhere the other...
This was probably 15 years ago. though.
Sure. Yeah.
I think they were still smoking in the restaurant.
That was more than 15 years ago. Yeah, it was probably 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 15, 16.
I was in
17.
college when they banned that.
Mhm.
The no more.
Thank
No
God.
more Bernies inside.
I mean, dude, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I remember working at Martell's on the Upper East Side in 2000, 2001, and small little restaurant, and I'm literally having a Bernie at the bar,
Sure.
and then would just put it in the ashtray and walk over. You guys ready to order?
Yeah,
With,
that's
like,
crazy.
kids and shit.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Of I think. So 2 stories. One, I have to stop eating at bodegas, like ordering like a sandwich and stuff.
You do? Or you
I did. The one in my neighborhood the guys played a little too fast and loose.
With the cleanliness.
Yeah, especially you go in there late at night. You know what I mean? If you get back from like a spot or whatever and it's midnight, you're like, I'll pop in and get a sandwich. It's like, Dude, I asked for a chicken parm, and they fucking just did like they get like the chicken cutlet, like the breaded already. They just got to deep fry it. Then they fucking,
I'm listening.
They put it on the griddle,
I'm
put
right.
the sauce, the cheese,
Okay,
cover it up, melt it. It's easy peasy.
What's the problem?
Guy, so I'm sitting there, only guy in there. Then guy comes in and is like, let me get a chopped cheese or whatever. And he takes the hamburger, the raw hamburgers, and chops it up. And then, like, I'm like, dude, and I'm sitting there watching. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have mattered. But I saw him. I'm like, dude, don't just immediately go scoop up my thing with that fucking, with the raw. You can see the raw meat on the fucking spatulas. And I'm like, don't do it, man. And he just goes over, scoops it up right on the fucking bun. I walked outside, threw it in the trash. I said, I can't do it. I just can't. And also, I don't have the tools to be like, don't make me a new one.
Yeah.
Like, I just go, now I'm done eating there. But now also, you walk in there and they're eating. Like, what can I get you, buddy? I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. What do you have?
What do you recommend? Jesus, yeah. They got, like, white sauce on their face. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm out. I'm done.
Dude.
I can't do it.
My bodega, I went in, I asked for an Italian hero. They gave me a chicken pesto panini. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Some of them just play by their own rules.
They don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
They don't give a shit.
But also, I was at a diner last week, writing some jokes, having a fucking omelet, killing some time. And I go, yeah, can I get another Diet Coke? He comes over. I was like, I had a Diet Coke. Sitting there, right? He comes over. I go, can I get another Diet Coke? He goes, yeah, sure. And grabs it like this with his finger in the fucking cup.
Well, that's what I was
to
saying.
go and I'm like, I watched him. I'm like, if he gets me a new cup, like, if he's busting the table like this, that's one thing. But if he refills this cup that his fucking finger was just in,
Did he refill it?
yes.
Did you drink
Kept
it?
the lemon. What?
Kept the lemon.
No fucking way, dude.
That's why I asked you. Do you know anybody that drinks like this?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
I mean, one thing, if you're doing it, I get whatever. It's your dirt,
Refills.
But, like, if a fucking refill should be a new glass.
I'd rather pay for it.
I'll yes. If you're give me a new cup.
I want the fresh ice.
I want the guy last night at the diner in Jersey. Hey, can I get another Diet Coke? And I have like this much left in mine, and he just stands at the table and waits for me to chug it. I'm like, what the fuck? Just go get me a new glass. There's 4 people in this restaurant. You got the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's good.
Nice meal though.
It was pretty good. Okay. Sorry, just checking something real quick. Let's see. This one's from Alexander, brand new Patreon here. First time question. Have you or anyone in your family ever kept a BB gun by the bed to take care of the squirrels in the attic?
Jesus.
That's
Never had squirrels in the attic. Had skunks in the crawl space.
That's close enough to squirrels in the attic, I feel. Had raccoons in the living room.
From like 87 to 89, my house had a pretty thick skunk smell.
I think we might.
we 100%.
Smell?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was lingering.
We had to mothball a lot. Mothball, take care of it. Yeah, they were right under the front thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
God
tough look.
Damn. Not at the house you're in now.
Yeah.
Really?
We weren't going to war with the BB gun, though.
We did. We had a groundhog problem.
I couldn't shoot a squirrel. I shot a rabbit once, and we felt so bad about it. We buried it. Had like we had like a full service.
Sure.
Luncheon afterwards.
Proper rabbit burial.
I swear that we felt never picked up a firearm again.
Yeah.
After that.
I think I've mentioned I had BB guns all growing up, mainly because I think my mom wouldn't let me, and I told my dad, and he was like, okay, we're fucking strapping this kid's going to be Rambo. So I had a bunch of them, and I shot a bird one time and killed it and immediately felt bad.
Oh.
It was one of those things of like, let me see if I can get close or scare him or what. Like, no intention of me thinking I was going to hit him. Red Ryder BB gun.
What was it, eagle? What'd you hit?
Yeah, bald eagle.
Dad's like, I told you it pulls right.
Killed one in the backyard, tried to hide it, and then someone found it and was like, what the fuck is this?
What I don't know how.
My stepmom, I think.
You tried to hide it.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
What are you in the Gambinos?
No body, no crime.
I ripped its fingernails off.
No, I put it in like a brown bag and threw it in the trash. But my problem was there was
What's this nosy broad doing snooping through
there
the
was
trash?
no other trash in the trash can.
Oh.
Right? It was like the
So
outdoor
she
trash
reached,
can.
So she reached down there.
Well, I think she
grabbed a brown paper bag and there was a dead
bird in it. I think she was like, "What? This is clearly something that I."
You would have been in therapy
What?
after that. That's psycho kid shit.
Yeah. She was like, "What happened?" And I remember telling her, I was like, "Hey, listen, I didn't think I was gonna hit it."
What happened?
Yeah.
Hey, one thing led to another. We were arguing.
Had to call the wolf. Yeah.
Important thing is we got to get our story straight. Huh?
Yeah. First things first. I was never here.
The bird cops show up.
I learned a lot about Kippy. He's snapping laptops in half,
He's-
going on murder sprees.
Yeah. Fat little weird kid.
What? These were old times. What are you talking
We
about?
get strep throat every year. This kid's a lemon. Kidding me? Jesus Christ.
Get the extended warranty on this one,
Yeah.
folks. You're gonna need it.
It's like a leaking oil.
Oh fuck.
I killed a bird. Put it in a brown paper bag.
Hey, that's not nice.
I don't know how you would get up there that quick to. I mean, you got to be a pretty quick draw
Where?
to wake up out of a dead sleep, grab the BB gun, get the ladder out, get upstairs.
Well, I think
to
it's
the-
maybe if you're. What do you mean, get the ladder out?
an attic.
Oh, I'm assuming you're shooting through the ceiling. That's what I'm taking. I don't know.
What?
Or if it's like,
Trying to wall bang the squirrel.
I don't know. Listen.
It's not suppressing fire. What the fuck?
Hey, cover me. I'm going to the bathroom.
Fucking Saving Private Chipmunk. Jesus Christ, man. I don't think that's what he meant.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you're going to wind up with a bunch of fucking Christmas decorations with holes in them.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
are you gonna?
You can't shoot through a drywall
Well,
with a
that
BB
doesn't
gun.
that doesn't make sense to get a gun and then. I'm saying it might be like an open rafter type situation. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to get a BB gun.
So this guy's
climb
got squirrels in his house.
up-
That's
That's what I'm.
they're
picking
not
up.
in the attic. They're in the house.
Yeah, they've taken the guest room.
He wakes up, one's on top of him with the gun like Karen Hill.
Yeah. What are you doing, Karen? My boys at Drexel had that. Squirrels.
Scratches. Just put down the gun.
Scratches.
That's fucking,
Oh, Professor Whiskers, how you going to do me like this?
you got me all wrong, see?
My
And
boys.
he must be some kind of dead eye to shoot a squirrel.
Yeah, well, he could be using buckshot too. Who knows? You know, it could be got a good spread on it.
Y'all have a BB growing up? 12 gauge?
This is fucking Anton Segura.
Oh, another question that we've gotten a handful of times. I don't have the name on it, but I'm recalling it now. Have you? What do you know about, or does anybody have the salt guns
No.
that kill flies?
The bug assault.
The bug assault. Do you know that?
You've mentioned it to me.
Oh, I have.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you for
Does
the
it break glass?
no, it's like fucking buckshot, but salt, and it's supposed to kill flies. You keep it if you have flies or like gnats or fruit flies or whatever, and if you see it on the wall, you just fucking, and it,
It's
suppo-
awesome.
Yeah,
I
Well-
tell you, the interior of your living room is like a soft pretzel.
yeah, it's all fucking over. It's like a super pretzel.
Toby, order 3 of those.
Oh, that'd be pretty
Extra
good.
ammunition
Yeah,
and some goggles.
I'm using Himalayan sea salt, the good stuff. Shooting pink mist at you.
I use rock salt. Yikes. Trashy. Garbaggio, my friend.
That was the thing as a kid growing up in the South. You hear about someone getting shot in the ass with rock salt.
Rock salt was big. The farmers would have it if you were. There was always lures because like where we grew up, it was a lot of farmland when I was like very young that all became
was
so
developed.
developed. But there was always like, they'll shoot, they'll fucking come out if you're fucking around in the thing. They'll
Yeah,
come
they
out.
said that about the cornfield behind our house.
Yeah, I think they
That
would.
old- That old fucker never made a move.
I knew better.
Yeah.
Got the quick draw on him. All right, let's see. This one's from Thomas. I believe it's from Facebook. Do you have more keychains than keys?
Not a keychain guy at all.
I was never. At one point, I think I had the bottle opener, and that was probably high school, college. That's all I ever had.
For a while, I just had 2 loose keys that I would carry around for the 2 doors.
Not even on a ring?
Nah, no ring. Didn't like it. I don't like the way it felt in my pocket. There was just 2 keys.
That's like cat burglar shit.
Why?
That's weird, dude.
I break in
That's
every
one
time
step
I go.
away from like unrolling like the thing and having all the Slim Jims in there.
You
and
don't think
stuff.
I wish I had one of those?
That's real cool.
That little thing that goes in and you put the other one in and you flick on it. No way that worked.
You're all just lifting the pins.
Yeah, no way that worked.
I used to work at a locksmith. No big deal.
Oh, look at you.
You had a lot of. Hey.
What locksmith did you work at?
It was a lock and vault safe
Did you
company.
make keys?
Yeah.
Really? You've made keys before?
I've pinned locks.
What does that
where
mean?
you take like a lock, like a whatever, just like the base of a lock, and then you like each pin has a different like code or whatever, and you drop the pins to make it a unique key.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the key maker.
I was the key master.
Really?
Master of the keys.
I've always wanted to use one of those things.
I didn't know how to do that. The guys that I worked with could, obviously.
Oh, you couldn't work the key thing?
What do you mean the
You're
key
telling
thing?
me you were dropping pins, but you couldn't make keys?
No, made keys. I'm saying I couldn't I couldn't fucking use the scalpel and the fucking
No,
long
I
finger.
meant the key maker thing, the thing that looks like a sewing machine.
Oh, of course, I've made thousands of keys.
Really?
Yeah, thousands.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm a pretty cool guy.
As a kid, that was like meeting an astronaut.
Yeah.
That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some drunk. But
It was me, big-headed fucking 21-year-old. I don't even think I was 20. Yeah, I was 20 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I remember it was a safe company, and they got real fucking pissed because on YouTube it like went viral. Some like thief, like lock breaking guy, had a YouTube channel where he would just break into like all these like safes and stuff. And we had like this unbreakable safe, and he broke into it in like 4 minutes on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, they were real pissed. They're like, they got into the ZX400.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I've seen those videos where the people know the different sequences to push for soda machines and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's all kind of fake. No,
Oh, it is?
Do you know anything of that? Like each one has a secret code.
Yeah. I've done it.
Is that real?
It is, but you can't.
What?
It won't dispense. For a while, you could get it to dispense, but they fixed that shit real quick.
Ah, did they?
You know what I'm still impressed by?
But you can like open the menus and like change shit in it and stuff.
So much for free sodas.
You know what I'm really impressed by? Vending machine technology to the point where they have them at the airports. That's the only time I really use a vending machine is at the airport after we land.
Or a hotel.
Or a hotel, but hotels don't have it. Airports for sure. Other places have it.
I've been in
a vending machine.
I've been in the snack / ice room with you many a late night.
Oh yeah.
Getting
Big
some
fan.
snacks.
Big fan of like some Cheez-Its, some pretzels, something to absorb all the booze rolling, all the
Yeah.
IPAs floating
Grab
around
a
in me.
screamer. Cold Gatorade.
But they the thing that zips up and meets it in the middle. That like then instead of dropping,
Oh, that's like AI technology.
dude, there's one at the baggage terminal of every airport. Whenever we're waiting, I always get like a fucking drink. And that thing, I sit there in amazement of how that thing works. That's like from iRobot type shit.
Yeah.
Dog, when that thing first dropped, there was a hack where if you put your hand on the door that it's supposed to slide through, it'll slide, it'll hit it, it'll think it didn't dispense the soda, and it'll give you a second soda for free.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. T-Bone, he probably has slugs for the subway, too. This guy.
Hey, you Chicago kids, man. You guys are wild.
You guys are out there, huh?
Wild.
Hey, who wants a free Barks, huh?
running him and his boys on a Friday night.
Yeah, they'll get you.
Huh? 6-pack of soda, hey, fellas. Get you.
Let's see. This is a first-time question. This is from Mike. We've talked about this. Have you ever purchased food in like a strip mall at like the pizza place, and then your buddies were eating at the chicken place, and you took the pizza to the chicken place? Like taking outside food into a place.
Trash.
I've never done it. I've had buddies that done it, and
Can't do it. You're
yeah.
a dirtball if you do it. And then don't give the fucking server an attitude. Well, they're eating. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's like
Get the
just
fuck out.
Fucking yeah. That's no fucking bueno.
Kids is a different
Outdoor
situation.
food you can't do.
Kids, different situation, but clean
If
that
you bring
shit
the
up.
crackers or something for the
Clean
kid,
that
yeah.
shit up under the fucking high chair.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially if you're a 15%er. Or 18.
Tipper.
Yeah. I'm not fucking cleaning up fucking egg noodles and fucking mushed up string beans from your little kid.
No.
Now, if you order some chicky fingers for him like a gentleman, he don't finish them. I'll take care of that.
You can do 15% all day, my
That
friend.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's a thin line, though,
Sure.
with eating off kids' plates.
Oh, I
Because
would
they're
never.
real gross.
I would never.
But they don't finish anything.
Sure.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Yeah. I don't even like if my nephews and stuff like if they drop the nuggets real quick, I'll snag one.
No, I'll tell you what. Those two, I don't go near them, but they literally like whole hamburgers. But you just know there's even as gross as it's all boogered. Yeah, it's a booger force field.
No,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I was just home last weekend or whatever. Went home, had like dinner at the house on Sunday with all nieces, nephews, brothers, sister, the whole nine. Everybody was there. And for the kids, they came out with the chicken nuggets. Like they put in like 2 boxes of like the Weavers or whatever. They came out and dropped those things crispy brown, dude. Uncle Kev was all over that stuff. Took him one from each plate. Fantastic. All right, let's wrap it up.
Gang, we love you. It's been a family episode. We will, Kippy, you got anything for him?
Just at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media. Let's get those numbers up. Follow Are You Garbage. Follow on Twitter. Also, too, if you're there's a Discord for the Patreon members we just established a new admin or something. They're trying to get that booming, so check out the Discord if you're on the Patreon.
Very nice. And don't forget, come see us, Gotham Comedy Club.
Gotham Comedy Club, New York City.
November 9th, get tickets. It's going to sell out. We said that about Philly, and guess what? It sold the fuck out.
It sold out.
It sold out.
Do it.
We love you. Come see us. We love you. Bye.
Peace.